You are in Argentina, I'm in California, but we are together when it comes to
Yeah.
the future of our world. And it's up to us to shape it and build it as we like. I am not a person to be, bigging up president, government, because they're not doing the right things for people. And you see here in America, even in this moment, they're taking this moment to reap the benefits and take the money from people. So we have to look at it with a positive lens.
Yeah.
And we have to say that things change. But will they? I mean, it's like you see a lot of times an individual gets sick. They go to the doctor. The doctor says, you have a real bad disease. You have a real bad problem. You have to stop eating meat. You have to, stop doing this and this. And you see that the person, for a few months, will do those things. But slowly they'll eat meat. Slowly they return, even though they know it's going to lead them into a big problem. They slowly go back to their old habits. So I hope that's not the case, and I hope that we can really learn a lesson. I mean, it breaks my heart to read that the head of Amazon is looking to buy a home. He's looking at a house he's going to buy for $162 million. What the heck is a home? It's just something that breaks your heart. If you were to take
162 millones de dólares. $162 million. You say
house, yeah.
There is a house that it's cost that?
Right? Yeah, it's crazy. And to think if you were to take half that money, what you could do for poor people with $80 million. And then what? You'd be stuck with an $80 million home.
Shitty home. It's a shitty home.
This is a dump. This place is, like a cardboard box. An $80 million house. Man, it's we laugh and we smile only because of the sadness and pain.
Yes, it's like a protection. It's like a shell.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Jamaica, you see Jamaicans are very quick to laugh and have a big laugh, because sometimes that's all you can do in this life.
Yes. Yes, I want to ask you about Rasta in your life. How you live being a Rasta and you spread the message all over the world with your music.
Well, I mean, it requires a bunch of things, but it really depends on the individual. You'll find Rasta who are vegan, who grow and cook their own food, and you'll find people who are Rasta and they eat meat, they eat chicken, they eat beef, they eat cow. So what is it to be Rasta?
You are a vegan?
Me personally, yes.
Okay.
My children, no. But we try the best. They have cheese and these things. But it's all about the individual, and it's more about the liberty. You want to protect this earth. You want to not take away things. You want to give things. So we are not here to kill life. We're here to make life. That is why we plant our vegetable gardens and we eat our vegetables and our fruits. We cook our bean stew, and we take to that nature because we don't want to harm life, animal that lives and breathes. But the most important thing I feel in this time to be Rasta is like to have the knowledge that we are a part of a greater whole, and that to build up community, to be self-reliant, to educate your children, these are things that Rasta teach. And so you have to follow those teachings. You have to follow those principles. Do good, show love, have no hatred in your heart. You really have to, hatred cannot build a healthy human being. So we are here to break down barriers. And you see in this life, especially here in America, with these politicians, they're trying to build up barriers and divide people. A Chinese virus, they say. They're trying to divide people from one another. And we as Rasta are here to break down those walls and barriers, to say no. If you want to talk about Chinese, if you want to talk about Syrian, those Syrian children who are struggling and dying in the desert in refugee camps, those are my children. And they need to be respected. They need to be treated as decent human beings. And if somebody can go out and buy a $162 million home, then we certainly can feed, clothes, and shelter the entire world population. And that's the fight. That's the struggle. If somebody wants to be a vegetarian, if somebody wants to be a vegan, then all the best to you. It's about loving each other and caring for each other. Once we have those principles, then things like capitalism is fine. Once we understand that we are only as free as the next person, and honor that. Freedom of religion, freedom of choice. You know, we're not here to fight down. People ask me sometimes, like, oh, you know, you hear about reggae music talking about homosexuality. You know, what do you feel? I say, it's not, I am certainly not here to fight against people's freedoms. We're here to fight for freedom. We're here fighting and struggling for freedom of choices. I'm not here to remove that. I'm not here to take away somebody. It has nothing to do with me. If I want to be free to call my God who I want to call my God, I must respect everybody's freedom. Yeah.
Yes, bless, respect.
People been talk different things, or they talk about the same thing in a different way. Before the people have a different view and understanding of what reality is all about. Because it was taught to them in a different way from what it is. Just say no.